Solutions to share a few words. Ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome the Senior Vice President, Head of Market Transformation of ACEN Rest, Mr. Tony Valdes.
Thank you for having me today. We're a partner to ACEN Rest. We're a partner to Ajinomoto, and we are co-champions of sustainability and renewable energy with Ajinomoto. For the media who may not be in the energy beat, allow me to introduce our company first, and ACEN Rest. Not too many people know us yet. So ACEN joined Ayala Land, BPI, and Globe as the four legs that are the value drivers of Ayala Corporation, the first and oldest conglomerate in the Philippines that turned 190 years old last year. At this point, I want to say, please pay attention as I will ask a question before I end my talk. And the first one to answer correctly from the media will get a power bank and an earbuds, both branded. And so if you want to take notes, go ahead. So ACEN has a global footprint as shown here. We are the most international of the local generation companies, though the Philippines is still our home base with about 40% of capacity. We are already in 9 countries with 7,000 megawatts of capacity, making ACEN the Philippines' leading renewables company and among the largest in Southeast Asia today. Our portfolio is geothermal, solar, wind, and battery storage with plans to grow aggressively. And our reason for being is this: people and their families. Ours is an enterprise with an ecosystem of supply chain that generates income from people, our countrymen and their families, while making businesses save on their electricity bills, making them more efficient and continuing the virtuous cycle of profit driving business and economic growth. And if we think that, then we must also think of helping preserve the planet for the next generation. This is what we live for, our mission: people, planet, prosperity, the triple bottom line. We are here to enable businesses to be robust and efficient. We all want to achieve prosperity, but no one left behind, while keeping our only Mother Earth livable and renewed. While the idea of the triple bottom line may be recent, concern for the planet is not. It is Chief Seattle, pictured here is a very old man, an 1800s leader of the Pacific Northwest, who is credited with having said, "Take only memories and leave only footprints." He was concerned about the environment for his tribe. Chief Seattle was probably the first to think about sustainability. Next slide, please. The retail business of ACEN is via its retail electricity supply unit, ACEN Rest, or ACEN Renewable Energy Solutions, Ajinomoto's partner. Since electricity is a commodity and is largely generic, and customers cannot even tell that the electricity they're using is coal or RE, how do you convince businesses to choose you? Globally, many utilities use scare tactics to tell businesses to shift to RE. How climate change is going to destroy all of us if we don't do something now. So instead of that, what we did was to invite everyone to join us in our revolution for renewable energy. We said we are a force for nature. We invited businesses like Ajinomoto to join us in our cause, to switch to renewable energy. And we've used one of nature's most wonderful creatures as our mascot or symbol. It has low carbon footprint, it has its own energy source, and it provides beautiful light, the firefly. Here's our introductory video for ACEN Rest. Please watch this.
Ayala Group brings you its supply retail electricity unit, ACEN Rest. When the future seems dark, nature lights the way, leading us to a new revolution. Where we harness renewable energy from the force of the wind and the race of the sun. your dreams, your business, your life. So take charge and ignite change. Choose what's good for you, for them, for a sustainable future. Switch to renewable energy from the Ayala Group. ACEN Rest, a force for nature.
Thank you. So the solar farms there and the windmills, those are our renewable energy sources, and that's where Ajinomoto sources its power. So as part of our customer centricity, we had an omni-channel strategy. That's just a big word for saying that we are where our customers' hearts, minds, and eyeballs are. We're on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, and we have a constantly updated website. And on our website, we let our customers speak on the experience with ACEN Rest, how we took the journey of switching together, and what RE meant to their businesses. And on that vein, let's watch this.
Now we're celebrating the switch to renewable energy by Ajinomoto Philippines Corporation through ACEN Rest.
We believe that by combining our efforts, we are closer to co-creating a greener and more sustainable Philippine society.
That was the signing ceremony between ACEN and Ajinomoto in late 2024. And thank you, Mr. Koichi Ozaki, President of Ajinomoto Philippines. Now let's watch this short clip of an ACEN Rest event last August 2024 with one of our guest speakers, Ajinomoto's Head of Sustainability, Mr. Ernie Carlos.
For Ajinomoto, sustainability is very important aspect of our business operation. We are considering climate change as our number one. We see this as an opportunity to foster environmental stewardship among Filipinos to build a sustainable community. We invite our colleagues and key industry players in joining us in working towards a sustainable future.
Thank you, Mr. Ernie Carlos. Now, with permission of Ajinomoto, we've used both those clips and posted them on the social media platforms of ACEN Rest. I'm happy to report that both posts have numbers that knock it out of the ballpark. Excellent results. On Facebook and LinkedIn and Instagram, the posts of ACEN Rest featuring Ajinomoto well exceeded global industry standards of engagement. That means likes, comments, views, and shares. These are outstanding numbers and shows the interest of netizens on sustainability and Ajinomoto. Your consumers love you for this, Ajinomoto. Let's give that a round of applause. So, if you were listening, are you ready? And you want to win that power bank and earbuds, answer this question. And my colleagues on table 6 will tell who the first one who raises his hand, okay? I will change the question. How many megawatts I haven't asked the question yet because there could be two, right? Let me just ask. How many megawatts does ACEN have of capacity today? Who's the first one who raised his hand?
First one.
Sorry, I wasn't ready. Okay, so yes, ma'am.
It's 7,000.
You're right. Thank you. What's your name, please?
A day from a day to remember.
Which one?
My name is Ade from A Day to Remember.
Wow, a day to remember. Thank you so much, Mr. Ade. Okay, so thank you so much for that. So where am I? Okay, so that was the Q&A. And talking about consumers, here's some telling data from an April 2024 survey of Synergy Market Research Group and YouGov. Consumers are slowly but surely becoming woke or aware about climate change and renewable energy. 35% believe that RE is the future, and 32% will buy from socially and environmentally responsible companies. The research agencies are also advising that with all the climate change that we are experiencing, these numbers are going to go up quickly. So it is good for consumer goods companies like Ajinomoto to communicate the good that it does. Which brings me to this. For being our partner and advocate of renewable energy, Ajinomoto Philippines received this badge. So what is this about? Please watch this video. We are deploying these badges to all our nearly 600 partners, and by the end of 2025, we expect to have installed to nearly all of them. A number of companies we've partnered with are also interested to put this badge in their products. A tiny stamp of that badge that validates the product as packaged from renewable energy. The closest I could think of is a halal mark used in food products, or like the Philippines standard or PS quality or safety mark and the import commodity clearance or ICC sticker that serves as the consumer's assurance of quality and safety. Tiny marks, but powerful. As we speak, we are in talks with a foam company, a snack company, a beverage brand, and a few more. My dear colleagues from Ajinomoto, something to think about. With that tiny mark, we can thus communicate Ajinomoto's sustainability efforts powerfully. Renewable energy, sustainability, they even rhyme with umami and oishi.
Yeah.
They say that zillennials and millennials tend to be the most woke generations. They are aware of the threat to the planet and their children. They have the most at stake for planet Earth. They are also the source of growth for Ajinomoto. Every time they pick up Ajinomoto, remind them that it is packaged from renewable energy. Ajinomoto is umami, yes, but beyond taste, they now align with the consumer's values, engaging both mind and spirit. Let me end by again thanking Ajinomoto for the privilege of being our partner and having me today. It really feels good to be doing something good, for bringing sustainable happiness all around, and for our consumers, our country, and our planet. Thank you.
Thank you so much to you, Mr. Valdes from ACEN Renewable Energy Solutions, for sharing your valuable insights. A huge contributor indeed to making our sustainable initiatives possible. A huge help. So thank you so much for all of your support. ACEN Res, once again, a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we will hear from the representative of Basic Environmental Systems and Technologies Incorporated, or BEST. Please give a warm round of applause to BEST Senior Vice President, Mr. Vince Mercado.
Good afternoon, everybody. Very, very inspiring talks from very prestigious company and also partner. Good afternoon. It's nice to meet everyone here to celebrate our collective advocacies towards greener and sustainable community. We all know that the world faces an escalating waste management crisis. Every year, the world produces over 400, I repeat, 400 million tons of plastic waste. In the Philippines alone, we generate more than 2 million tons of plastic annually and can increase in the next years to come. Much of the waste ends up in our rivers, streets, oceans. The rest is history, flooding. Due to urbanization, increasing consumption, and inefficiencies in segregation, transport, and disposal, the cost of waste management continues to rise, and the environment impact of proper waste disposal cannot be ignored anymore. However, change is possible by fostering sustainability and circularity through behavior change. We can turn waste into valuable resource. And today, we are gathered because we have already committed on the path. A path of hope, sustainability, responsibility, and action. We choose to be part of the solution. This is exactly what the Trash to Cashback program has set out to achieve when we started way back in 2021. The Trash to Cashback initiative demonstrates how waste segregation, recycling, and incentivized participation can drive environmental responsibility. With over 8 million kilograms of recyclables collected and 63,000 eco-warriors nationwide, we provide that sustainable solutions can empower communities, businesses, and individuals. As we all know, instead of a linear model where we take, make, and throw, we shift to a circular model where we take, use, and return materials to the system and reuse it over and over again. This requires a major shift in behavior, not just from industry and government, but from individuals like you and me. And with the trust of our partner, Ajinomoto Philippines Corporation, this is exactly the mission of SaRecycle, to turn plastic waste into opportunity by exchanging and changing the behavior at the grassroots level. Since its launch in January 2024, SaRecycle has been continuously providing or proving that there is more to just providing incentives, but also a wonderful mix of community, empowerment, education, commitment by hand-holding each individual to their sustainability journey. As of today, we have collected 12 metric tons, that's 12,000 kilograms of flexibles, reaching 50% of the goal of 25 metric tons towards the year of 2025. So we have a long way to go, and yet we have managed to reach that goal already, with over 1,000 plus SaRecyclers actively participating. But beyond the numbers, the real success of SaRecycle is the change in mindset. People who once threw plastic in the streets are now collecting, segregating, and seeing waste as a valuable resource. This is what sustainability looks like. This is what true sustainability feels like. None of this would happen without also the support of our partner at Ajinomoto Philippines Corporation, and also because of the dedicated SaRecyclers. Those are the sari-sari store owners who inspire others in their community to take action, and is now part of our champions of change. Thank you. Imagine a future where waste no longer clogs our streets, rivers and oceans, communities working together to manage resources responsibly. The circular economy is not just an idea but a way of life. The future is within our reach, but only if we commit to make it happen. So today, let us commit once more, Team Sustainability. Let us rethink waste, let us rethink our waste. Let us change behaviors, and let us build a world where sustainability is not just a goal, it is a reality, it is our reality. Thank you everyone for saving the environment while helping the community, one recyclable at a time. Maraming salamat.
Thank you so much, John Vincent Mercado, for that wonderful message. He's our representative from BEST. And of course, their efforts in environmental solutions truly play a crucial role in creating a more sustainable world. Thank you. Now at this point, before we go, I think it's time, and we wouldn't be ending this event without our group photo op. We should commemorate this wonderful moment. And with that, may we invite on stage our Ajinomoto Philippines Corporation team. On stage, please, APC President, Mr. Koichi Ozaki. APC Senior Vice President, Mr. Makoto Tanabe. APC Chief Sustainability Officer, Mr. Ernie Carlos. APC Director for Sales, Marketing, and Public Relations, Ms. Mika Makino. APC General Manager of Corporate Planning and Public Relations, Ms. Madeline Dopiles. APC Strategic Communications Manager, Jeneline Martin. APC Strategic Communications Specialist, Mark Baile. APC Sustainability Executive Christoph Buyok and APC Sustainability Specialist J.K. Manimbo. A round of applause once again, ladies and gentlemen, to our Ajinomoto Philippines Corporation team. Please come forward and give us your best smiles. Can we say sustainability? In 3, 2, 1.
Sustainability.
Diba? Parang napilitan sila. Alright. Give us your best smiles again. Thank you very much. Kindly stay on stage to our APC team. And now may we call on our partners as well from ACEN Renewable Energy Solutions, Mr. Tony Valdes. And from Basic Environmental Systems and Technologies, Best Senior Vice President, Mr. Vince Mercado. All right. You know what to do. Best smiles.
Okay, one more. All I see here.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you very much once again to our AP Systems and Technologies Best Senior Vice President, Mr. Vince Mercado.